Hello, welcome to our presentation for Playbook Media Group. This is a multifaceted marketing agency for athletes. Uh, we set out to discover if athletes increase their financial stability by utilizing social media services, and we're here to show you our services. Hopefully, you will utilize them. Showing you just a sampling of our social media page that we created to go over the benefits for working with us. But before that, uh, first, I'm Dean Roussel. Uh, here's Ashley Puma. Uh, she's going to go over why we chose our question and uh, why we are working together on this specific project.
We chose the question of how is brand recognition through social media ensuring financial stability for athletes, because both Dean and I have a very high passion of sports, and we both were marketing and communications majors within college, and it's one of our combined passions, so it was very easy to work with and talk about for this question and this project.
To go off of that, Ashley and I both have many of the same creative qualities when it comes to our critical thinking. Uh, she is in ENFP. I am an INFP. We're both intuitive. We are both projecting, and the only difference is that she's extroverted. I'm introverted. Though you may not know that from conversing with me. But the other thing is that we both display random in our Gregork thinking style. So um, we both do well with diverse ways to put things together, and that really speaks well to a creative piece. So I'm a multifaceted learner, and Ashley is a kinesthetic learner, so she's more hands on. Uh, I can learn auditory, visual, or hands on, but I prefer hands on. So going into why you're here today, rest assured that you would be working with people with hands-on skills, um, hands-on passions in the social media field, and we're working to make sure that your job as an athlete stays your job as an athlete. We'll handle your social media. So going into the benefits of social media, um, so obviously Ronaldo, he makes $2 million for each post made that endorses a brand. Not everybody's going to do that, but the sky's the limit for social media. It's a growth territory. 60% of Americans follow an athlete on social media, and 25% of people polled bought a product only because an athlete endorsed it. Their experiences with that may vary, but that's how you create repeat customers, and a brand recognition between an athlete and the product they're selling. So, 500,000 people so far can't be wrong with our social media services, and those are the people that specifically followed the athletes that we work with.
Another thing founded by our research is that when athletes are endorsed by brands, it opens up more financial stability for them. The brands that we found here have a favorable market share and ensure financial stability with our athletes. One of the things we do is we work with our athletes to make sure they look good, and these are some of the steps that we take to make them more profitable. We'll start off with a target analysis, and we'll find their ideal market on where they will make the most money, and then go into more message and brand consulting and finding those characteristics that we make your own. Next, it goes into content creation, where we will make your social media posts for you and stitch out everything that you would need for your platform. We also do the analytics and see how messages are being received and how posts are being reached out to other people. And the last thing is scaling, where if we find something good, we're going to do more of it to help you become more profitable.
So by pitching our athletes to the brands that we work with, and by pitching both of them to a wider audience, uh, as we stated before, that comes in many different types of mediums of content. Uh, Podcasts, video solutions like what's listed here. We can make you look good on and off the field. No matter what you are doing, we're in tune with what you're doing. If you make media appearances, we'll be there. This comes from a statistic that we found that 2.2 times of people have a higher call to action rate on reels and story links. And that's actually the numbers that our firm so far has benefited from. It's 2.2 times the amount of our competitors on story links and clicks. So people interact with the stuff that we put out. It's because we pay more attention to detail for the things we create for our athletes, and we're more involved in what our athletes do to get their name out there. But it's important that you don't take our word for it. Uh, we listen to our athletes to make sure what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong. That is the best way to critically come up with these campaigns, is to take what works, takes what doesn't work, work more with what works. What we're hearing from our athletes is that along with their engagements, their increase in engagements and their increase in followers and their increase in keyword searches, all things that really matter in the social media field, they are also getting anecdotal recognition from people like running up to them and uh, being friendly with them, and that's all engagement. That's positive engagement that we're bringing to their brand, so that they can spend more time on the field, and when they're off the field, their followers can be growing. So it's a passive income for them, and their brand simply looks better with our help.
Now, here's what our pricing looks like. This is just an example, but we want you to ensure you that this is an investment for your future. We emphasize that whatever it costs, you will be benefiting from it. The partnerships we offer are worth more in the long run than anything else, and your future will be decided by organizations that will recognize your marketability now.
So we hope you see that by trusting us with your accounts, your brand identity, and with that, your financial stability would grow exponentially. Your fans become more interested in all your endeavors on and off the field. Uh, they'll see you as an athlete and a person, and there's nothing more valuable than that. Both in when it comes to time to sign new contracts with an ownership group, new brand deals, and new sponsorships. Um, and rest assured that you will get two people and a team behind us that is focused and measured on getting you the best results to carry you over to your future. We get the time commitment it takes for athletes to take responsibility for their own accounts, and we're offering a solution to that, and one a creative one, and one that will favor you in the marketplace in the future. And it's an investment in your future and in you as an athlete, and you owe it to yourself to go with us. Thank you so much for listening, and here's to a lot of brand recognition and financial stability in the future. We look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you.